So, would you actually date a girl who's taller than you?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
You climb shit? Okay. Okay. Okay.
A big, girthy axe can cut tall trees. Bro is trying to be David conquering Goliath. Look, height doesn't matter. You guys are both the same size laying down. She can be 6'10" in the streets, but 5'10" in the sheets.
And say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Someone is dying of thirst while someone else is drowning.
That's my ex. I broke up with her because she was seeing someone on the side. It would never work between us. We could never see eye to eye. So leave the girl that she could see left, right, and straight at the same time. Hey, I'm over here. Her eyes got stick tricks. She's got blue eyes. One blue this way, one blue that way. Cover the face, invade the base.
About a year after the 9/11 attacks, there was a series of events involving snipers. Local law enforcement recommended that when you're out in public, walk in an unpredictable way. You're not an easy target from the rooftops.
Do you think that your behavior could be perceived as being crazy?
No.
What happened?
Oh, I got shot.
You got shot by a sniper.
A sniper, yeah.
This girl just became the final boss for a sniper. Bro, even the homeless man is scared. Just when you thought you seen the weirdest thing all day, guys, you're in for a treat.
I told you that I was a skinny, petite Asian model. But in reality, I'm a 5'10", 300-pound black man from Chicago.
You mean to tell me that Finnish people would sit down for dinner, look their mother or father dead in the eye, and say, "Will you grab me a piece of that juicy pussy?" You guys are fucking crazy.
Grandma's juicy pussy is better than the store-bought ones. Can you guys imagine saying, "Mom, I'm craving some juicy pussy today"?
Sam, and this is my partner Cam.
People hit on my girlfriend in front of me. I'm 5'4".
And I'm 5'8".
I've definitely overheard people kind of making comments about us. I've definitely caught people take photos of us before. It definitely makes me feel much more self-conscious.
Yeah, I think that video that got posted without our permission was one of the most irritating ones we've experienced so far. This man took a video of us in public. He came up to ask me out on a date, and the second I said, "No, I have a boyfriend," he was like, "Oh, I thought that was your brother." And then he uploaded the video, and it has comments like, "You start to question your own looks and worth when you see it."
There's some that are even labeled with community notes for anti.
Blink twice if you need help. Oh, she's a gold digger. Like, obviously he has a big bank account or big other things.
A lot of dude how.
Why are people hating on this man? This brother is winning. And shout out to all my short kings. And this lets you know, guys, we still have a chance.
Size matter down there?
I only had one boyfriend, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Right now it's perfect, but I don't know.
Perfect. How old are you?
That's rude. I'm 26.
So are you single right now?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, because I haven't found someone I like.
Are you a virgin?
Am I a virgin?
Yeah.
No.
So why didn't you wait till marriage?
Oh, you're one of those.
No, I'm not one of those.
Oh my God, and I bet you also like baby, does your following like Andrew Tate as well? Like,
I can't speak for them.
why am I not? Because that's not that important, and I've found people that I like and like I connected with, I've dated, and it, you know, it is what it is.
So why do you feel like those relationships like didn't work out?
When you were young, like, were you necessarily like looking for your high school girlfriend to work out with you? Like, you just like you grow as a person, and you're a different person than you were at like 18 than you are at how old are you?
That question came out of nowhere, but it revealed on why she's single. Remember, if you let a woman talk, she will eventually tell on herself. Like, just imagine hearing that voice for the rest of your life. Run for the hills.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
This man handles toxic arguments so well.
How do you manage stress and conflict?
We can have your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Reginald. I'm 33 years old. Answer to your question: take everything to God. Cast your burdens and your cares on Him because He cares for you. I found that every area of my life, it don't matter what it is, I can always go to God. He's a counselor. He's your best friend. He's my first love. I heard somebody say before that their mom was their first love, but He's my first love because my parents always taught me about Jesus Christ. And so that's how I handle my stress. And how I handle conflict, I love to communicate because I feel like it's extremely important. I care about that person. I want to know what's on their mind because I am not a mind reader. I want to know what's in their heart. And I can put my own past experiences in that, or I could actually ask you and you can tell me. Also, if we are arguing and I realize that the conversation is not really going that well, we could take a minute. It's not going to be 12 hours. It's not. I'm going to try to get back as quickly as possible because I don't want the demons setting in. I'm going to go, I'm going to pray. And that prayer don't have to be that long. God, give me the grace to be able to do this. But I want to get it resolved so we can get back to loving each other and enjoying our lives.
What is your communication style?
What do you mean?
What is your communication style?
Conversational. That's my interpretation of your question. Conversational. I'm not here to argue, fuss, and fight. Can I raise my voice? Yes. Do I like to raise my voice, and do I try my best not to? Absolutely. We're not each other's enemies. I look at it as more of, if we have an issue, I don't mean to sound too spiritual, but I feel like that's the devil trying to come in and mess up what we got going on. And so I'm going to put my foot on his neck, not my woman's neck. So more so conversational and work it out.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
This brother is looking for love in the wrong place. And she didn't even comprehend of what he was trying to say. And on top of that, the reason why she doesn't like him, because she learned that she can't control him. This is a rooted man, and this brother is full of the Holy Spirit. If you know, you know.
Were you not raised by a black woman?
I was raised by a black woman.
So that makes you a black man?
Yes, it does.
Are you aware of the struggles of a black man?
I'm very aware.
Okay, so then why would you want to add to the level of anxiety that the black man already carries by tickling them?
Because it is my constitutional right to be tickled.
Negro, you were not even included in the Constitution.
Need to know, you get home from work and I'm wearing this outfit, what happens next?
We're both gonna be shooting webs.
How'd that get in there?
Haram. My family knows what I do, okay? I have a very good relationship with my family. And I'm not saying that Aisha doesn't, but I just assumed that her brother knew about what she does. And I slipped up and I said something in front of him and he got mad, and then Aisha got mad at me, and then I haven't been able to talk to her because I can't get a hold of her for some reason.
Wow.
And then the whole thing with the whole NLE thing on top of this, like, I don't know. I just want this to be over, honestly.
Have you texted her and been like, hey, let's just squash this, or?
Honestly, no, because she should text me, I feel like. She got mad at me for saying something that I didn't know that. I didn't know that her brother didn't know what she did.
Right, but and then that technically doesn't give her the right to go and just text NLE.
Exactly.
When you were with him,
Yes, when we were together in LA shooting content. And then all of that is now in the trash because I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I feel like I was just being used.
honestly, y'all gotta just figure it out.
Isha keeping that a secret from her brother just goes to show you that she knew what she was doing was wrong. You don't need to be a psychology expert or a body language expertise to see that Sophia is really lonely, even though she made millions. Just goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a struggle for me right now because I'm not seeing so many fans because a shit ton of my fans are all like based in like Saudi Arabia, Egypt. I'm not saying it's impossible to come to AVN, but it's harder to come from like across seas and shit. So I'm just a little sad because I don't see my actual, my Arab homies, my real day one fans,
Get the rocks. Yeah. Abdul?
Yeah, get the rocks.
Get the rocks.
I think it's probably one of
I had a business idea. I wanted to make a porn company.
Go on.
Porn company, right?
Yeah.
But it's all the shit we want to see. Yeah, she smashed the boss, but did she get the job though? I don't want to be left on the cliffhanger. Who watching the baby?
It's post-porn.
Yeah, post-porn. Did she help Step Bro with his homework?
Did
she ever get out the dryer?
What's the company's name?
The company's name? Like
Yeah.
my company?
Post-porn
Because
clarity.
look, there needs to be categories for all this.
Post-porn clarity.
You could
Shit,
finish after you finish. Finish the story when you That's a slogan.
It's called Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the power of post-nut clarity. And there's also something called post-cause nut clarity. Take a look.
Toxic thing one of my guy friends said to me this weekend is that instead of doing girl math, he has a version called boy math where he calculates how much money he's invested into taking girls out on dates. He calls it cost per nut. Naturally, this is all tracked within an Excel spreadsheet labeled CPM. And perhaps the most important trend that you need to be seeing within your CPM is going down over time, both you as a person and your overall cost. And once you reach a certain level of cost per nut, you are eliminated from his repertoire because your cost is exceeding the value you bring.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
This is my time to shine. Fuck off.
What are your thoughts on vegans?
Pussies. I love meat. Big, long, fat meat.
I feel like you're going to be the new hot tour girl.
Tyler, spit on that thing.
The reincarnation born in Australia.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
She tried to say something disgusting for TikTok in hopes for her getting famous just like that other Kareem gobbler. And the sad thing is, she was trying so hard too.
So Lexi, I heard about your studies. Tell me a little bit about your education.
Well, the only thing I'm good is at sex education.
Wrong. We need the will of God. We need Allah. Listen, I'm ready for the asteroid. I've had enough.
I don't think you can match my energy.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
My tongue literally put a man in the hospital. He almost had a heart attack.
Cat.
No, dead ass.
Dead ass.
No,
dead ass.
fucking ass.
She put a man in the hospital.
He just got that good head. Because I liked him that much. If I like you that much, you get that good head.
Me and the Karen man want to find out about the head.
Also, I have...
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. I never thought the day I would see the Torta Puff girls. Look at Bubbles in the middle fighting for her damn life. This Torta probably got hungry and bit it off. That's probably why he ended up in the hospital.
Who cares? Who cares, brother? Who cares, brother? Who cares? Today, smash.
Same person in different weight stages of life. Absolutely disgusting. And there's this law in California that allows people to steal like this and get away with it. There's no punishment. And finally, even the liberals are sick of it and they are starting to wake up. Take a look.
I can't understand how anyone would vote for Gavin Newsom. He's like clearly a sociopath and has, I was thinking about this today, imagine rising to the position of governor of California, the 6th largest economy in the world, the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful places in the world, and having your legacy be that you created a crime-ridden, bankrupt shithole. This place had a surplus 2 years ago. So that would disqualify, like Gavin Newsom would not be employable in the private sector with that kind of performance, but these people continue to vote for this stuff. And I've thought about leaving multiple times, but I love it here, I don't want to. So I hope that this disaster might change things and wake people up. In 2016, I was like an anti-Trump person and was very upset when he was elected. And then I've changed tune very quickly after seeing him being smeared unfairly, seeing media coverage that's taken out of context, edited. The same standard doesn't apply to any Democrat politician like Gavin Newsom, who had an affair with his best friend's wife, who was his campaign manager. I don't know what else somebody could do in terms of character, and all of Biden's stuff. It's like the worst president in the history of this country and the most corrupt. It's like a criminal.
If a man has been through shit and he hasn't actually like dealt with it, and you want to push it out of him, you gonna see some shit.
No,
you
but
don't
I'm
wanna
not
see.
pushing.
Baby, talk to me. What's wrong? Because he's quiet for 3 hours. He don't want to talk to you right now. It's just how they wired. They're not always talkative. They need their space. They don't always want you in their face. And if you are gonna be in their face, why are you nagging about why he's been quiet? Rub that man's feet while he's quiet. Sit on his lap while he plays his game. A lot of girls complain about.
Men would love to open up to a woman and be vulnerable, but we just can't, because this is what happens if we do.
You open up to a woman?
Yeah.
Never. No, never.
When's the last time you think you've opened up to a woman?
We don't.
Your whole life?
Oh, no.
They're
going to tell you can't. Because you know why?
But it's a trap.
Because you know why?
I'm trapped like a motherfucker.
No, I'm going to tell you why. Because once you do, whenever something go down, they're going to throw it back in your face.
Well, that's why.
That's real. That's why. So you can't ever.
That's why you crackers, your dad left.
Yeah.
Shaq ain't lying. Every man knows. Women don't want men to be vulnerable no matter what they say. Because if we do, they will see it as weakness and they won't respect us anymore.
There ever been a celebrity sitting courtside that made you play differently?
No, I wouldn't say made me nervous or
You
They
lying.
came to see us.
You lying. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Sherry Headley from Coming to America. We at the Garden, and I'm shooting free throws, and she walking down. I damn near shoot an air ball.
No.
And we make the eye contact, and she give me the little wink. I go back to the huddle. I said, I'm gonna what play they call throw me that motherfucker every time. I'm getting that motherfucker. I'm dunking. I'm looking for him. Got my legs up. I'm talking shit. And then after the game, she was in the back with her husband.
Brother Shaq, respectfully, you didn't need a reason to miss free throws because Shaquille O'Neal was gonna airball free throws regardless.
Shaq, some problems at the line.
He needs some milk.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Boy. Jack Mihal, number 1, center field.
Mo Lester, 21, pitcher.
Holden Tudix, 14, catcher. Barry McCocken, number 6, second base.
Enona Stitz, number 10, first base.
Phil McCrackle, number 5, pitch runner.
Mike Hoochie, number 12, shortstop.
My name is Hugh Janus, number 11,